morning and a warm welcome to all of our distinguished guests, parents, and of course, our dear graduates. It is with immense pleasure that we, Dikshita Ram,
and Rishicharan Nagesh,
welcome you all to the IBDP class of 2023's graduation ceremony. We are gathered here today to celebrate the accomplishments, commitment, and determination of our graduating students as they begin a new chapter in their lives.
In today's program, you will witness an entertaining array of performances, from groovy bands to energetic dances and inspiring speeches. This event assures to keep your spirits high. We would also like to welcome our distinguished guest of honor, Mr. K.V. Rao, the ASEAN Resident Director for Tata Sons Private Limited and a board member and chairman of several Tata regional subsidiaries. Sir, we are delighted to have you here with us today and appreciate you gracing this momentous occasion.
We now commence this graduation by inviting on stage our Deputy Head Boy, B.G. Jeevan, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to our distinguished guests, prestigious faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, the esteemed graduating class of 2023. I am B.G. Jeevan, and on this momentous occasion, I would like to extend a warm welcome and a heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. After countless hours of unwavering dedication and tireless effort, the time has finally arrived for us to gather and witness the fruition of your hard work. Today, we celebrate the remarkable achievement of receiving your IBDP diploma and graduating with resounding success. As we stand here today, basking in the glory of your accomplishments, it is impossible not to acknowledge the magnitude of your perseverance. Throughout your academic journey, you have faced numerous challenges and triumphed over adversity, teaching us the invaluable lessons of resilience and determination. Your enduring pursuit of excellence inspires all those around you, even in the face of obstacles. Over the course of 12 years, you have tirelessly pursued knowledge, honed your skills, and built enduring relationships. Today, as you proudly don your caps and gowns, clutching your hard-earned degrees, you carry with you a wealth of memories. The sleepless nights, the challenges overcome, and the extensive support received from our dedicated faculty members. We must also express our deepest gratitude to our parents and teachers for the dedicated support. The commitment and guidance have played an instrumental role in shaping your journey and nurturing your growth. Moreover, it is vital to acknowledge that this milestone represents far more than a diploma. It symbolizes your transformation into global citizens with intellect and creative thinking necessary to effect positive change in our world. Despite the challenges posed by the global pandemic, you have exemplified resilience and adaptability, serving as beacons of hope and inspiration for the future generations. To the graduating class of 2023, on behalf of our junior peers, I extend our deepest appreciation for your support and inspiration. Today, we have curated a series of events to commemorate this momentous occasion. As you embark on your next journey, armed with endless dreams and possibilities, we wish you nothing but the very best. May your future be filled with success, fulfillment, and an unwavering belief in your ability to shape a better world. Once again, congratulations, IBDP class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeevan.
we are pleased to have in attendance today our principal, Ms. Melissa Maria, whose wise counsel and unwavering support has taken this reputed institution to new heights. Ma'am, we request you to kindly come up on stage and share a few pearls of wisdom.
A very good morning to all our parents, guest of honor, Mr. K.V. Rao, members of the executive management, my colleagues, faculty members, students of grade 11, and my dear students of the graduating class 2023. It is with pride, but also with a very heavy heart, that we've come to this moment of farewell. And as you prepare to embark on your next chapter, I want to take a moment to just reflect on your time here. It seems just like yesterday that many of you arrived, wide-eyed and eager to take on the world. And now, here you are, ready to do just that. Like Jeevan said, you have indeed worked very hard, overcome obstacles, most importantly, forged friendships that will last a lifetime. You have shown what it means to be dedicated, proactive. One very important word, initiators. So many of you have initiated so many new things in these 2 years. We've seen how driven you are, how compassionate you are, and also seen the fun side of you. You know, on behalf of my entire team, your coordinator, your academic supervisors, all your faculty members, we want to tell you what a wonderful bunch of students you have been. And now you are poised to make a mark on the world. So therefore, be that generation of innovators, motivators, and most importantly, caretakers. And I and my team, we have no doubt that you will be doing just that with integrity, empathy, and at the same time, a deep commitment to excellence. Your achievements and your contributions to the world will be a testament to the power of education and its transformative impact on the lives of individuals and society. And as your principal, you know, there are 4 tenets that basically I practice, and that doesn't mean you have to practice it, but if it is useful, please adopt it. Firstly, believing in your uniqueness. I've always believed that the Almighty has given you this uniqueness. You're unique for your parents, for your siblings, for your family and friends, and therefore treasure that uniqueness. Secondly, believe in yourself. Again, the Almighty has created you, and He does not create junk. Therefore, value yourself. Thirdly, believe that you are here for a purpose. And therefore, ask yourself what that purpose is. It could be marks. It could be being of service. It could be making a difference. That is something you have to ask. You know, and I'll just pause here. Very recently, I had an alumna who came to see me. And, you know, she's been for quite some time, been an alumna, but she has had her K university education only full of success. Always the topper, achieving the best, and at the same time in jobs that are very well-known places of work, whether it's US, UK, and now here in Singapore. And, you know, she told me, ma'am, you know, I have achieved so much of success, but there's something within me that is missing, and I really don't know what my purpose in life is. I only hope I'd asked that question early on. All the same, of course, she's still doing some wonderful work, had come to run a project by me, and I believe that she will find her purpose. Therefore, students, ask yourself, what is that purpose? And finally, believe that you will achieve what you put your mind to. Because not only that you have potential and talent, but it is only you who can infuse in yourself that motivation and dedication to achieve what you want. And while you go about your life, dear graduates, remember always to stay curious, never stop learning, keep an open mind, but most importantly, be kind, be grateful, and lift others up as you go along. Contribute meaningfully to the world. Your community here at GIIS, we care very deeply for you. And we want to see you succeed and have, great mental well-being. We'll always support you in whatever you do. One thing I tell all our graduates is please join our alumni group and be active there. On behalf of everyone gathered here, we wish you all success in everything that you pursue. God bless and cheers, and love you all.
Thank you so much, Melissa ma'am, for those enlightening words that will continue to direct our young minds. Good morning, everyone. I am Tanisha Singhal.
And I am Rishabh, and we are your MCs for this graduation ceremony. Before we commence this session, we would like to invite over our school band for a mesmerizing performance to fill this auditorium with vibrant memories.
Let's put our hands together for them once again. Moving forward, we now have a video message from Mr. Atul Temurnikar, the chairman and co-founder of Global Schools Foundation, to address the gathering.
Dear guest of honor, members of faculty, parents, and our wonderful and energetic graduates. Let me begin by wishing all graduates a heartiest congratulations on the completion of your grade 12 program. Today, we are not only celebrating academic achievements, but also personal growth and development. You have come a long way, and the future ahead is full of possibilities and opportunities. A wise soul once made an observation when they said, school life is one of the best pages in the book of a student's life. It is where we join crying, make the best memories, and leave with wet eyes. This may be true for most of you, and some of you may have spent the previous 15 years of your formative life with the GSF schools. For some, the latter half of the sentence may be true. But either way, this is a time of nostalgia, sweet anticipation of what is to come, and huge dreams for the future. Business leaders often ask us, which skills should their children work on? And we often end up telling them that they should give more priority to the life skills over vocational skills, which are also essential. But having a situation where life skills are in shortage is not a good position to be in. And the reason is simple. Today, people tend to acquire knowledge very easily, but don't have the basic survival skills. As you get ready to step out into the real world, well-wishing voices apart from your parents will share words of wisdom with you on what you can avoid and the possible pathways you can undertake. Let me take the chance to be one of those fortunate persons and add 2 cents of advice. There are 3 broad areas to emphasize, which I believe will help you thrive in the years to come. First, the first point is to believe in yourself and your convictions. You must trust in your abilities and must not be afraid to stand up for what you believe in, even when it may possibly draw criticism. Like when I started the school, there was a lot of criticism from several quarters, but I believed providing top-class education should be my focus, not the incoming criticism around it. And it worked. It is through your simple but unwavering conviction that you can create small to large changes in the world. Here I am reminded of an anecdote of a simple person who was told by the bankers that the person lacked imagination and got rejected some 300 times. But the person believed in his conviction, and it was only a matter of time before the world recognized the genius. Today, we know the person as Mr. Walt Disney, and his Mickey Mouse creation has created history. His company Disney, which is synonymous with the animated storytelling, recently acquired the National Geographic Television. A recent documentary by the National Geographic was done on this very smart campus. And we all know that the documentary has already garnered some 16,000 views and is making massively positive impressions worldwide. The second point is about the art of survival and living with minimal resources. Just like how you can switch your phones to silent mode, you need to be able to create a switch called survival mode in your life. You should be able to detect at any time in life, is this a survival moment for me? And if so, prioritize your actions accordingly. The other most important lesson in life is to manage within your resources. This is not just nice to have, but a critically essential skill in personal as well as business life. When you learn to operate within your means or resources, be it time or money, that is your greatest strength, because not only you are able to achieve your goal within the minimal resources, but also you should have the highest chances of survival through these odds. You will find more strength to take risks when you work within your minimal resources. Even the famous Bill Gates, as we all know, from Microsoft, started his company in a small garage in New Mexico. Gates and his co-founder Paul Allen wrote the first version of their basic computer program while moving between a rented garage and a rundown motel. Today, Microsoft is where it is today. That's like using whichever resources you have to make the best of it. Your school has taught you to be a critical thinker and not be constrained by the environment in which you live. The education that you have received has been all about being resourceful, creative, and adaptable. Flexibility will help you adapt and evolve in a way that will help you grow. You must be willing to adapt to the changing circumstances and take advantage of opportunities that come your way. Good leaders know when to pivot and change course when circumstances change. When Jeff Bezos initially started Amazon, it was supposed to be just an online bookstore. But he was able to see the potential of e-commerce and expand the company into what it is today, a giant in the retail industry. Mr. Bezos was able to stay true to his vision of providing a great customer experience while being flexible in how he achieved that goal. These tips will serve you well, not just to ideate and experiment, but also to survive and grow. I sincerely hope these 2 cents of advice come to you handy as you turn the school page and start a new phase in life. So, believe in yourself and your convictions. Learn to operate with minimal resources. Learn to survive and be flexible in your dreams. Continue to grow, learn, and positively impact the world. Congratulations to the class of 2023.
Us today to make this momentous event all the more memorable is our chief guest, Mr. K.V. Rao. Being an active business leader, blogger, and speaker, his presence is sure to become a remarkable highlight of the ceremony. Mr. K.V. Rao has lived in Singapore for over 25 years, holding a master's in international business from the Indian Institute of Foreign Trade in New Delhi, India. He has worked in diversified fields and enterprises, having experiences in over 40 countries worldwide with a focus on Asia.
He has been a member of the Board of Advisors in the Singapore Institute of International Affairs, as well as the chairman of the CII Indian Business Forum till September 2021. Furthermore, he is a vice chairman of the South Asia Business Council in the Singapore Federation and the term trustee of the Singapore Indian Development Association, SINDA, where he also held the position of vice president till 2021. He also served as a member of the Board of Advisors in the Singapore Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry till December 2020. Currently, Mr. K.V. Rao works as the chairman of the Trust Energy Resources of Tata Capital in Singapore, as well as the chairman of PT Tata Motors Indonesia. He is also a board member of Tata International, TML Holdings, and Qubit Investments, amongst many other ventures. And that's not all. He is also an avid follower and lover of Indian classical music, being president of the Singapore Indian Fine Arts Society, as well as a member of the People's Association in Indian Activity Executive Committee Council, Indian Culture and Language Advisory Panel.
So now, I feel extremely privileged and honored to invite Mr. K.V. Rao to enlighten us with his words and years of experience.
Good morning, Chairman of GIIS and founder and dear friend Atul Temurnikar, Principal Melisa, dear parents, proud graduates, teachers, and management committee. I feel privileged to be standing in front of you. Today is a momentous event for all those who are graduating. It's a moment of celebration, a moment of reflection, a moment to reset and go for the leap. You all are so knowledgeable. I feel hesitant to talk to you about knowledge, which is an outcome of intelligence. And all these youngsters, I don't think I can give you any more knowledge because with the advent of ChatGPT plus Bard, all of you use it, right? I too use it now to challenge you. There's very little I can give you from there. So let's keep knowledge away for a minute. What I can give you is knowledge comes out of your intelligence, wisdom comes out of your experience. And experience is more valuable when you don't get what you want. You become wise. When you get everything you want, you tend to become otherwise. So let me firstly share a couple of snippets about wisdom and hopefully you can retain them and it could be helpful to you. Let me tell you some small stories maybe. All of you know the circuses in our days, we used to have a lot of circuses where animals will perform extraordinary tasks. So there was this young man who went to the circus curator and said, "Sir, I've got this puppy dog which can play fantastic piano. You could put the puppy dog along with your band, it would have played beautifully." He says, "Okay, bring along." So they bring the dog. A little puppy fellow was playing fabulous, he was playing Bach, Brahms, everything. Phenomenal. In a bit of a time, then big dog came and whacked this little one and held it from the scruff of its neck and took it away. The curator asked, "What's wrong? What's happening?" He says, "No, that is the father and he wants to make him a doctor actually." So, the first thing I have to tell you is, as you've already heard, just be yourself. That's a very big task to be yourself and make your own choices as it was said. Be resolute about it. Here's a bit of an advice from your parents here too. Of course, parents, well-wishers, everyone will tell you, go here, go there, do this, do that, that's good, that's not good. Take it all in. And in today's world, the wisdom I get out of this is the dog could have been a doctor that plays the piano also. So it's not one for the other, but one plus the other, because today the opportunities that are there in the world provide you to do a lot more than what you could have done a generation back. explore something that others have not. That's another path. Because it's always difficult to make those choices. I am at that stage of being a grandparent. And a lot of parents complain to me that my son went to the US and came back with a fantastic degree but started a shoe shop in Calcutta. He has 30 outlets today and extremely successful. It does not matter what you pick up to do, but as long as you do it with excellence, be disruptive, and do your very best to perfection, I think you will be very, very successful. And why you should be yourself. Oscar Wilde says, be yourself, everyone else is already taken, so don't try to be a copycat. Each one of us are very different from the other. And particularly I would say to those in this audience who are majority of Indian origin, our Indian DNA is a beautiful, eclectic mix of a DNA that is argumentative, intelligent, pragmatic, smart. I'll talk about smartness a little later. Don't lose that special ingredient called the Indianness. That's a DNA that's highly successful around the world. Protect it. I would say the same thing to the European DNA. I would say the same thing to a Japanese DNA. I would say the same thing to a Chinese DNA. In becoming global and international, you get the best of all the world, but you don't lose your own special identity in what you bring. At the intersection of global innovation and change, you find two major cultures at work. All the great companies that my friend Atul mentioned, innovation is driven where Indians and Chinese sit together and work together, because one thinks through disruptively, the other does implementation disruptively or otherwise, and it's magic that gets created. All the outcomes, including your iPhones and what you have in your hand, are all about this. So please maintain yourself. The second thing is everyone has books about success, lots of advice on being successful and how to be successful. There is one major rule about success, and that rule is there is no rule for success. And the fact is, how do you get where you want to get to? There is no substitute to hard work. And hard work, people ask me, should you work hard? Young people particularly should work smart. You have to work hard, you can work smart, but beware of being over smart. You know, in our Indian tradition, we go back to the great book of psychology, I won't call it religion, is the Bhagavad Gita, which says, Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, which most of us would have heard, which actually means focus on the process of doing, not on the result, and the result shall come by itself. Modern management theory talks about management by objectives. First set your goal on what you want to get and then you put your effort. But today they're coming back and saying, in any management theory, if your process is right, what you do is right, your application is 100% or more than 100%, you will definitely get to a goal which may be slightly different or the same, but you will be much bigger of an achiever than what you are. When you talk about success, what comes with success is also an ability to be courageous to fail. If you don't try, you don't gain anything. And don't always be obsessed about success. Do what you love, do it to the best, and I think your success will surely be there. Winston Churchill's lines are very interesting here, very useful. He used them during the war. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. It's such a powerful and a line that has a lot of wisdom. Third point is learning is lifelong. When you say that your students, I'm still a student, I think I still learn. I was trying to get barred and spent a couple of hours. Every day one must pick up something new, and learning is lifelong. And learning does not happen, please do make a small note. Learning happens when you're willing to unlearn what you have in your mind. Constant evolution of the mind and your personality happens when you're willing to give up something that you have, got it in your head, but you realize that that may not have been the right thing in the times, and you've got to evolve with the times. And here is a message that there's a lot of learning we can get from our next generation and for the parents too, because in corporates, we are talking about reverse mentoring, putting senior leaders with young people, because there's so much more to learn from young people then from senior leaders alone. And this reverse mentoring somehow does not work at home. I suppose it is quite interesting to give an hour or two to these graduating students to give you feedback about what they have to tell you as parents. You would be very pleasantly surprised as to how well they read us and how good they are in their thinking, and we often miss out to give that, and that builds the trust as they're going to be growing adults. The biggest difficulty of relationships today is once our kids grow, it's very difficult for the kids to relate with their parents, and they say that, hey, another generation, my father can't get it, my mother can't get it, and the usual word is chill. But if your parents are chilled as well, I think you can be friends, and that will set a phenomenal relationship for you for the future years. Fourth point I have to make is that's already been made. This world that we are leaving in the next generation's hand is a very difficult world. Forget about the geopolitics, the economics, the social disparity, the economic disparities. 70% of our 8 billion people don't have enough. How are we going to make this change? I think this generation has badly messed it up, though we have grown, and leaving a difficult world in the next generation. And the key to this is, while you could be very centered into yourself, 2 factors: be kind, be compassionate. This is something which is so important because you could be very successful but very unhappy. In fact, Stanford University ran major research for almost 70 years, from the war years to now, on the same set of people to find out what is the true cause of happiness. You'll be surprised the answer, and maybe some of you have seen that video. The true cause of happiness and sustained happiness is the quality of human relationships. How do those relationships build? They build with kindness, compassion, reaching out. If each one of you feel determined that from today I will bring a smile to 3 people that I meet. They could be strangers in a bus stop, MRT station, in your neighborhood, whoever it is. You look, someone's not looking really happy. Go say hello and bring a smile. That starts as small as that. And giving back to make life better for somebody. There's no greater joy than that. And last but not the least, on compassion, please be sensitive to not yourself, but to the others. For no one really remembers what you said and how smart you are, how intelligent you are. But what people will remember is how you made them feel. And reach out to make people feel cared, loved, and show your concern to your neighbors, to your friends, to your associates, to the humankind as it were. And that will make our world a peaceful world, a happier world. One little thing about smartness and over-smartness. I heard this one which I was very pleased to, and in a school setting actually. I believe a teacher asked the students, can you name an animal which starts with the alphabet E? Can you do that? Animal that starts with E? Elephant, right? So correct. Then she said, can you name an animal with T? So here comes the smartness. The smart kid said, 2 elephants. And then the teacher dismissed that student out. But he was so smart, he stood near the window and was still listening and wanted to participate. Then the teacher said, can you name an animal which starts with M? And he shouted, maybe it's an elephant. So we find a lot of this variety. Be smart, be pragmatic, but put a line to not being over smart, for it can get you into more troubles. Last thought I want to leave with you is, we know a lot about the world, the subjects we study, the world we are navigating, the companies we work, but one thing that is deficient in today's life, we know very little about ourselves. And what do you mean by ourselves? You can do all of this, only you know who you are and what's going on in your mind. It's not about spirituality that I'm talking about. I'm talking about a pragmatic way to start looking at oneself and understanding what is going on within us. In this human body, you have an emotional self, you have a mental self, you also have a spiritual self, and there are several worlds that are moving within us, which influence our mind, which influence our thoughts, which influence our moods, propel us to action. But we don't spend even 10 minutes to be quietened, away from the din of the world. Close your eyes and look at yourself and try to understand. My last request is make it a habit, at least before you go to sleep, 10 minutes a day. And it applies to all, not just to our young graduates, to look upon the day and reflect on oneself and try to understand what's going on within you. For that, there lies the power, there lies the strength, there lies the motivation, there lies the spirit for you to really go and make that leap to achieve what you want and make this world a better place to live. I wish you all the best. Congratulations to the graduating students. And a life is a constant learning, and life is a constant cause for celebration. As you celebrate today, create occasions to celebrate as often as you can, and make it an adventure of your spirit. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening all of us with your words of encouragement and motivation. You are undoubtedly an inspiration for all of us here, and we request you to remain on stage and felicitate the first set of our graduates.
Moving on to the most anticipated moment of the morning, we will now be presenting the mementos to the class of IB Year 2A.
Let us now begin with our very first graduate of today, Arush Curry. Having now completed the IB program, Arush will continue on the path of his interests in aviation and curiosity about space. He is interested in technology and has a passion for playing the guitar and basketball. He is currently preparing for national service as the next step in his life this year. Next up, we will be having our personal advocate for justice, Abha Kulkarni, on stage. Abha is known to be an enthusiastic and hardworking young woman, and we wish you all the very best for your future endeavors, Abha.
Next up, we have Abita Suresh Iyer. We are inspired by your passion in the world of psychology, your dedication, and your hard work, and we wish you all the best in the future. Next up, we have our dedicated Sherlock Holmes fan, Anushri Bhattacharya, who is planning to pursue biomedical sciences in the future. We appreciate your work for the community and have full faith that you will become a successful biomedical researcher.
We now invite Arnav Tiotia to the stage. His talent and dedication for all his work and his passion in the field of psychology inspires all of us, and we wish him nothing but the best for his future endeavors.
Coming up next, we have our future doctor, Artika Pawar, who has consistently demonstrated her willingness to help and care for the community. We wish you all the best on your journey.
Next up, let us give a huge round of applause to Dhruv Tejas. Daniel Halbert Valentine, a man with a polite attitude interested in entrepreneurship. Wishing you all the very best for your future, Daniel.
Next, let us invite our school's very own talented dancer and biomedical science enthusiast, Danyashri Satapan. With a determined mindset and a hard-working character, we would not be surprised if the next major breakthrough in biomedical sciences comes from her future work.
Next up, let us give a huge round of applause to Dhruv Tejas. We admire your hard work and determination, and we wish you all the very best for your future.
Let us now welcome Ekam Singh to the stage. With an unyielding passion for learning propelling him forward, Ekam has been integral part of the school and its events and was an active member of the GIIS Tech Club last year. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors, Ekam.
Next up, let us invite Ishan Thakur Chaudhary to the stage. Your hard work and kindness inspires all of us, and we wish you all the very best for your future. Next, we welcome Jivika Bhatt onto the stage. After winning the All-Round Award in 2022, winning the Company of the Year event, and actively being involved in 25 MUNs in the last 2 years, there is nothing she has not done for the school. We thank you for all your contributions to the school, and we wish you all the very best for your future.
Now let's give a warm round of applause to Kirti Sasha Gobu. She is not here with us today, but let us appreciate her hard work and dedication over the years. Next up, we have Lakshita Kamath on stage. Someone who we all recognize from a role in the school's advertisement. With exceptional results and an extensive co-curricular record, she hopes to carry her innovative spirit into her future as a lawyer.
Up next, we welcome Om Mandar Kohli to the stage. One of our favorite Secretary Generals of GIIS MUN, our esteemed House Captain of Orchid, a TEDx speaker, host of the school's very first podcast series, and an organizer of international educational outreach programs. We wish you the best of luck for your future endeavors, Om.
Thank you, Mr. Rao, for felicitating our graduates. We request you to accept a token of our appreciation.
I kindly request Mr. Atul Temurnikar to come up on stage and felicitate Mr. Rao. Thank you, Mr. Rao. May we request you to take your seat. We now request Mr. Atul. May we please request Mr. Atul to come up and felicitate the next set of our graduates.
Next up, we have our talented writer and sportsman, Pranav Paul Mitai. We are inspired by your expression through articles and by your talent in sport, and we wish you nothing but the best for your future.
Let us all welcome next to the stage our determined and passionate biomedical research enthusiast, Prisha Mehta. Your unwavering passion for the field of biology inspires us all, and we wish you the best of luck.
Next, let us welcome to the stage Rajendra Maximiliano Dakara. His dedication, hard work, and sincerity has certainly made him and his enthusiasm for biology an unforgettable part of the school. We wish you all the best for your future in biomedical science.
Next up, let us invite Renee Kumar to the stage. We wish you all the very best for your future endeavors in the field of finance and economics, and believe that your strong passion for this subject will definitely help you reach great heights.
Moving on, let us welcome to the stage Riddhi Chaturvedi. Your hard work and dedication to the school will never be forgotten, and we thank you for all your contributions to the school. We wish you all the best for the future.
Next up, let us invite Samiksha Shivani, a talented keyboard and guitar player, to the stage. We wish you all the best for your pursuit in the field of international business.
Next up, let us invite Saransh Srivastava to the stage. Along with your curiosity in the field of biology, your hard work and sincerity makes you the perfect candidate for your pursuits in the field of medicine and related science, and we wish you all the best.
Next up, let us invite to the stage Shankar Swaminathan. We appreciate your determination, hard work, and sincerity in everything you put your mind to, and we are grateful for your contributions to the school. We wish you all the very best for your future.
Next, let us welcome to the stage a passionate learner and an ardent fan of Formula One, Shreya Balasubramanian. We wish you the best of luck on your pathway to become a biomedical scientist, and have full confidence that you will be able to make a change in the world with your skills and your knowledge.
Next up, let us invite to the stage Shreyas Dalvi. We acknowledge your perseverance, dedication, and commitment in all your endeavors, and we value your valuable contributions to the school. We extend our heartfelt wishes for your continued success in the future.
Thank you, Mr. Atul, for presenting the mementos to our graduates. You may kindly take your seat now.
For felicitating the next set of graduates, we would like to invite the Deputy CEO of Global Schools Foundation, Mr. Kaustuv Bodhankar, to the stage. Sir, please.
Next up, let us welcome to the stage Shrishti Doshi. We are inspired by your perseverance and your hard work, and we thank you for your contributions to the school. We wish you all the best for the future. Next up, let us invite Shreyas Dalvi to the stage. We acknowledge your perseverance, dedication, and commitment in all your endeavors, and we value your precious contributions to the school.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Sia. Your unwavering dedication, hard work, and sincerity have been truly admirable. We deeply appreciate your invaluable contributions to the school, and we wholeheartedly wish you the very best of luck for your future.
Next up, let us invite a talented singer and music producer, Sneha Saji, to the stage. Your future plan to follow your passion in music production while pursuing psychology is truly an inspiration for all of us, and we wish you the best of luck for the future.
Please join us in welcoming Sneha Sikri to the stage. Your remarkable determination, relentless efforts, and sincere dedication have been truly commendable. We are immensely grateful for your contributions to the school, and we extend our heartfelt wishes for a prosperous future.
Next, let us welcome to the stage our talented musician and a tech enthusiast, Suhan Nair. We are proud of your interest in technology and your programming skills and are inspired by your future aspiration of being self-sufficient in music to create a startup company.
Next up, let us welcome on stage Suhit Rajmari, someone who has made a positive impact on everyone he has met. We thank you for your contributions to the school and its events, and we wish you the best of luck in gearing up for national service and for your future endeavors.
Following up, we have our very own archery expert, Jayasri Anaga. We are certain that your prowess with the bow will shine through, and we wish you all the best for the future and are sure that your strong mentality will continue to inspire others and lead yourself to great success.
Next up, we have Vishnumaya Praveen Raman as they take stage. Your unwavering determination, tireless hard work, and sincere commitment are an inspiration for everyone. We express our deepest gratitude for your invaluable contributions, and we wish you every success in your future endeavors.
Next up, we have Vivan Trika on stage, a person who is passionate about exploring new ideas and applying them in the real world. This motivating personality of yours really does make you the perfect candidate for engineering, and we wish you the best of luck on your journey.
Finally, we have Yash Shukla joining us on stage. Your unwavering dedication, tireless efforts, and sincere commitment have not gone unnoticed. We appreciate your remarkable contributions to the school and wish you the very best of luck.
That concludes the graduates from IB Year 2A. Once again, we would like to extend our heartiest congratulations to all of you. May we all put our hands together once more for the graduating class of IB Year 2A.
Thank you, sir, for felicitating our graduates.
We would now like to call upon our friends Tanisha and Rishabh to take over the next segment.
Thank you, Rishi Charan. Moving on, we request Mr. Suresh Nadaraj, parent of Praneeth Suresh, to kindly come up on stage and share their wealth of knowledge and experience with us. Sir, please.
Good morning. I just want to congratulate all the boys and girls today. You are celebrating an important milestone in your life. I wish to congratulate everyone. So I just want to spend a few minutes sharing my GIIS experience over the years. My son, Praneeth Suresh, who started in GIIS in K2, which is in 2010. GIIS, of course, played a very important role, picking him as a little child and developing him into a responsible boy. So I fondly remember some of the early teachers in his K2 or P1, they are taking good care of him as a child. We still have some of the momentous presents given by those teachers in early days. Thanks GIIS for all those contributions. In getting into his primary school, he was like any other student. He was playful, and I was not very sure about his academic performances. But GIIS gave them an opportunity to do something extra, like he participated in a number of Olympiad exams. GIIS conducts almost all the leading Olympiad exams. So he participated in a number of them, and he won medals and certificates. So that gave him a confidence. So he managed to get ahead of this syllabus, and he started picking up science and mathematics skills very well. And getting into his secondary schools, I mean, he picked up very well in his secondary schools. He switched gears, and I want to thank to all the teachers. They are very, very dedicated, they stay very close to the students all the time. So I can see most of those teachers are in WhatsApp. They are spending a lot of time with the teachers. Of course, post-pandemic, they spent they conducted a number of Zoom classes outside the school hours in the evenings and in the weekends. So that helped a lot in terms of his academic performance. I particularly call out that the mentoring program in the upper secondary classes. The students were assigned with the dedicated mentors. They helped them to develop them during in the upper secondary classes like GIIS, or IB. I particularly wanted to call out Mrs. Lata, who mentored my son and few other students in the last during his IGCSE days. That helped a lot. My son achieved the best possible result in IGCSE, and of course into IB. Again, I want to call out Ms. Deepa and all the teachers they were very, very dedicated. They keep all the parents updated throughout those 2 years. And again, not only the academic part, GIIS also giving an opportunity to develop co-curricular activities. My son particularly focused on Interact Club. He spent a lot of time interacting with Rotary clubs in Singapore and across the region. And of course, the co-curricular activities helped him to build a very good profile, which will definitely be useful in his not only the university, but in his entire career going forward. Once again, I want to thank the boys and girls. I'm sure you have developed a very good base for your career in GIIS. I also would like to thank to the teachers and all the staff in GIIS who helped my son and all the students. I want to thank to GIIS on behalf of my family and all the parents here. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your profound words of wisdom and encouragement with us. You may now kindly take your seat. Now, let us move on to inviting the students of IB Year 2B to the stage. To start off, I would like to request Mr. Rajiv Katyal, the Deputy COO of our school, to come on stage for the presentation of the mementos. Starting off, let's put our hands together for Abhimanyu Gupta. Congratulations, Abhimanyu. We hope that your hardworking and determined mindset helps you see great success in your future endeavors.
Next, we have Aditya Raju Patil, a hard worker, relentless in his pursuit for excellence. His dedication and perseverance fuels his achievements. Congratulations, Aditya, and all the best for your future endeavors.
Now, let's put our hands together for Aditya Raj Singh Bhisht. We wish you all the best, Aditya, and hope your determined attitude helps you excel in your future studies.
We would like to invite on stage Akshaya Singh. With a passion for both the arts and economics, Akshaya is a true visionary and plans to hone her creative skills in art and music. We hope to see you succeed in your endeavors, Akshaya.
Now, it brings me immense pleasure to call Anandita Chidambaram, who has worked passionately these past 2 years. All the best for your future endeavors, Anandita.
Next up, we have Ayush Narayanan, a warm and independent person whose self-assured nature propels him forward and leads him to success. Congratulations, Ayush, and we wish you all the very best for your future.
Next, I would like to call on stage Bhuvanesh. Bhuvanesh is an avid footballer who is always eager to socialize and learn new skills. Congratulations, and we wish you the best of luck for your future explorations.
Next, let us put our hands together for Fadil Ahmed, a passionate football fan who has represented our school on many occasions and aspires to become a professional footballer in the future. We wish you the best of luck and hope to see you succeed in the sport.
Thank you so much, Rajiv sir, for felicitating the graduates. Sir, you may now take your seat. Now, I would humbly request Commander Prabhu Ram, Director Operations, to come on stage to present the forthcoming mementos. Let's now give it up for Jafrin Rose Jamal Muhammad. He is going to London to study AI and machine learning with a keen interest on pursuing a lucrative career in the tech world. All the best, Jafrin.
Next up, we have Jessica Master Nicholas. After graduating, Jessica wishes to study in Germany and travel around the world to rediscover herself and reconnect with the Greek heritage. We wish you all the very best and a very happy journey.
Now, let's welcome Jolyn Belinda Lincoln Joseph, whose passion lies in dancing after a decade-long of experience. We wish you the best of luck on your future pursuits, Jolyn.
It brings us immense pleasure to call up on stage Khushbu Tiwari, an avid dancer and musician who wishes to serve the community as a healthcare provider. We hope to see you succeed in your endeavors, Khushbu.
Now, I would like to call upon stage Krisha Karthik, who has been part of our esteemed GIIS family since her kindergarten days. We look forward to seeing her excel in her chosen field of scientific research.
Let us put our hands together for Lakshmi Akanksha Sharma Valiveti, who is determined to pursue a career in medicine with a keen interest in neuroscience.
Let's now congratulate and welcome Lyric Sharma, who has always proven to be a motivated and curious learner. Best of luck, Lyric.
Could we please have on stage Madhav Chaudhary, an avid footballer and hard worker, both on and off the pitch. We wish you all the very best for your future, Madhav. Thank you so much, sir. We would request you to kindly take your seat now. Moving forward, I would like to invite Mr. Prasoon Dayal for the presentation of the forthcoming mementos.
We now have with us Neha Nair. Driven by her passion for biology, she wishes to pursue research in neurological disorders. We hope to see you excel in the field and wish you all the best.
Next up, we have Nikhil Naresh Tripathi, a tactful and ambitious student who is an inspiration to those around him. Congratulations, Nikhil, and we wish to see you succeed in your future.
Let's now put our hands together for Palak Hem Rajani, dreamer, performer, and achiever. She is very passionate about the performing arts with years of experience. We hope that her creative and diversified personality will yield her huge success in the future.
We would like to call on stage Pranav Manoj Nair, an aspiring biomedical engineer who will be pursuing biotechnology. Let us put our hands together for Pranaveshwar Satyamurthy, a social student who always gives in his 100% to all his endeavors and activities. Congratulations, Pranaveshwar, and we wish you the best of luck for your future.
I would now like to invite on stage Rishabh Jain, who has been a compassionate, trustworthy, and down-to-earth student. He loves to play badminton and is a cricket enthusiast as well. Congratulations, Rishabh. We now have Rishit Gupta, who has been strongly academically inclined over the years, whilst also showcasing skills in swimming and table tennis. We hope that his determined attitude and passion helps him achieve huge success in his chosen field of medicine.
Thank you so much, sir, for felicitating the graduates. You may now kindly take your seat. We would now like to humbly request our principal, Ms. Melissa Maria, as well as our academic supervisor, Ms. Deepika Sodi, to present the mementos. It brings us immense pleasure to call upon stage Rituparna Mishra, a GIIS student for over 10 years who wishes to pursue medicine.
Let's now put our hands together and congratulate Sanjit Sriraman. Sanjit enjoys cycling and reading. Congratulations and best of luck for your future endeavors after NS.
Let us put our hands together for Sara Siddiqui, a soft and exquisite individual always committed to her goals.
Moving on, we now have with us Shevi Sheth, who is an accomplished Bharatanatyam dancer, having been with the GIIS family since her kindergarten days. All the best, Shevi, for your aspirations to study computer science in Singapore.
Could we have on stage Shreyas Sridharam, who is eager to learn and grow from all his experiences and wishes to major in petroleum engineering.
Let's now welcome with a huge round of applause Srijan Nimakayala, who has achieved several feats in football while having a passion for music. We wish you all the best for your future pursuits to be a banker.
Thank you so much, Melissa ma'am and Deepika ma'am. You may now return to your seats. Next up, we would like to invite on stage Deepa ma'am and Sharda ma'am to present the forthcoming mementos. We would like to invite on stage Siddharth Shantini Ayappan, a calm and knowledgeable student, always dedicated to his work. Congratulations, Siddharth, and we wish you all the very best for your future.
Now, I am extremely glad to invite Soma Annamalai, who has worked dedicatedly and enthusiastically. We are glad to say that he continues to try to give back to the community and hope that the positive attitude helps him thrive in the future studies.
We would like to invite on stage Tarun Venugopal, an introspective yet logical student who always strives to give his 100%. We wish you all the very best for your future, Tarun.
Let's now put our hands together for Toleti Bhavish. We hope to see him achieve milestones in economics with his open and optimistic mind after NS.
Last but not least, it brings us immense pleasure to call on stage Yukta Sareen, an avid pianist and tennis player with a keen interest in economics. Congratulations, Yukta, and all the best for your future.
I would like to thank Deepa ma'am and Sarada ma'am for presenting the last few mementos of IB Year 2B, and once again heartily congratulate each of the graduates. Let's honor them once again with another round of applause.
Moving on, we would like to invite over our school dance team to lighten up this ceremony with a performance.
Shivoham, 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 Manobuddhya Hankara Chittani Naham, Na cha Shrotra Jivve, Na cha Prana Netre, Na cha Vyoma Bhumi, Na Tejo Na Vayu, Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, 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 Na cha Prana Sangyo, Na Vai Pancha Vayu, Na Va Sapta Dhatu, Na Va Pancha Kosha, Sharagau na me lobha mohau mado naiva me naiva matsarya bhava na dharmo na charto na kamo na moksha chidananda rupa shivoham 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 shivoham.
अपना रूप रंग सजाऊं मेहंदी हाथा में लगवाऊं पायल कंगन भी मंगवाऊं फिर नीर भरण में जाऊं पायल कंगन भी मंगवाऊं फिर नीर भरण में जाऊं घूंघट काना सा काढूं ना कसर घालूंगी 52 गज का दामन पैर में टक चलूंगी 52 गज का दामन पैर में टक चलूंगी ना जुत्ती मड़कण आली पहरू छिड़ेगी बहुआ में तकरार जब मैं हवा की तरिया लहरूं सोने की गुट्ठी गले में हार डालूंगी 52 गज का दामन पैर में टक चलूंगी 52 गज का दामन पैर में टक चलूंगी
This for everybody going through tough times. Believe me, been there, done that. But every day above ground is a great day. Remember that.
Thank you to all the dancers for putting up such an energetic and mesmerizing performance. A round of applause once again for them.
We will now be presenting the mementos to the class of IB Year 2D.
To present the first set of mementos, we would like to invite Ms. Shivalik Patania and Mr. Ashwin Geete to the stage.
First up, we have Akash Jayadeep, who is known for his all-round achievements. Whether it be academics or sports, he hopes to take his passion for sports further, and we wish you all the very best for your future.
Up next, we call upon Aryan Girish Rao, an established music artist and producer. Aryan has always been passionate about creating distinct sounds that captivate audiences. Aryan is also interested in technology, and we wish you all the very best for your future endeavors, Aryan.
Moving on, let us put our hands together for an aspiring computer science student who is also a massive fan of cricket and video games, Abhishek Prasad. Wishing you all the best for your future.
Next up, we have Aditi Yadav. Aditi is extremely passionate about research projects and has received recognition for her talent. She plans to pursue chemical engineering in the future. We wish you all the very best, Aditi.
Thank you, Ashwin sir and Shivalik ma'am. You may take your seat now. Moving on, let us call Seema ma'am, Seema Kaushik and Anshu Sharma to the stage. Up next, we have Ekas Singh Gulati on stage. An excellent student with all-round capabilities, ranging from chairing 5 debate events in the last 2 years to developing an app. He has done it all. He aspires to dive deep into the field of tech and computer science. We wish you all the best for your future, Akis.
Next up, we'd like to invite the avid computer enthusiast, Aman Shahji. He hopes to pursue computer science in the future. Wishing you the best of luck for all of your future endeavors.
Moving on, we welcome Anant Madhusudanan to the stage. He strives to live by the quote, one step ahead and one notch higher. He strongly believes that his passion and tenacity will guide him in the pursuit of knowledge and his future as a physicist. We wish you all the best for the future.
Up next, let us give a huge round of applause to our aspiring music producer and DJ, Aryan Bhatia. Aryan has produced more than 3 albums and is keen to pursue his passion of finance and investment. We wish you all the very best for your future, Aryan.
Thank you, Miss Seema and Miss Anju. You may kindly take your seats now. We now request Miss Ladika Lakshmanan and Miss Ravneet Kaur to come up on stage. Moving on, we welcome Devan Sharma to the stage. Devan Sharma's journey through the school has been marked by a diverse range of interests and achievements. With a genuine love for football and swimming, he has shown dedication and skill in various sports. Additionally, his curiosity has led him to explore the sciences as well as economics, adding depth to his educational pursuits. We wish you the best of luck for the future.
Next up, let us put our hands together for the hardworking and passionate Indrakshi Pal. Wishing you the best of luck for your future, Indrakshi.
Up next, welcoming Jaden Satya John to the stage. In addition to his proficiency in the field of academics, he is a student who has excelled in various fields, expressing an avid passion for football, music, as well as video editing. We wish you the best of luck for your future, Jaden.
Moving on, we'd like to call upon the math genius, Jay Shah. In addition to having bagged many academic awards over the years, Jay is also extremely passionate about cricket and cycling. Best wishes for the future, Jay.
Thank you, Miss Radhika and Miss Ravneet. You may kindly take your seat now. Let us now call upon Mr. Deepak Divakaran and Miss Gayatri Srinivasan onto the stage. Next up, we invite Kush Borkar onto the stage. Your sheer determination and academic achievements inspire us, along with your passion in chess and your pursuit of it, even during the busy times of IB. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Let us give a huge round of applause for our next graduate, Laboni Borkar. She is deeply interested in both academic and creative fields such as visual arts. She plans on pursuing chemical engineering in university. Wishing you the very best of luck.
Up next, we would like to call upon the passionate and energetic Meher Bob. Coding challenges and music are 2 aspects that deeply interest her. She hopes to pursue computer science and aims to carve out a successful career in this field. We wish you all the best, Meher.
Moving on, let us put our hands together for Parth Gupta. He has an expertise in life-saving and hopes to pursue computer science in the future. Wishing you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors.
Up next, welcoming Praneeth Suresh onto the stage. Praneeth is the type of person who sets a goal and always strives to achieve it. He is a humble student who actively engages in giving back to the community. We admire all of your accomplishments and we wish you all the best, Praneeth. Thank you, Deepak sir and Gayatri ma'am. We would now like to call upon Miss Mayuri and Miss Suchandra Roy Chowdhury to the stage.
Moving on, we'd like to invite Prathak Sharma on stage. With exceptional achievements in the Youth Tycoon Business Competition and a semi-finalist in IIT Eureka, Prathak is a well-rounded individual with an unwavering passion for economics and math. We wish you all the very best for your future, Prathak.
Next up, let us give a huge round of applause for our beloved head boy, Pratyush Bansal. Having received numerous academic awards over the years, Pratyush is known for his intelligence and composure. He plans on pursuing computer science in the future. Wishing you all the best, Pratyush.
Now, let's give a warm round of applause and invite Raksha Sriraman to the stage. Her unwavering determination, exceptional work ethic, and genuine sincerity has left an indelible mark on our school community. We are immensely grateful for your significant contributions and extend our heartfelt wishes for a future.
Let us put our hands together for the next graduate, Ritvik Rajesh. Ritvik is deeply interested in helping people and aspires to make a mark in the healthcare industry. He hopes to pursue medicine in the future, and we wish you the best of luck, Ritvik.
Let us now welcome Ruchir Chaudhary to the stage. Your tenacity, dedication, and unwavering commitment have been truly exemplary. We commend your notable contributions to the school and extend our sincerest wishes for a bright and prosperous future ahead. Thank you, Ms. Mayuri and Mr. Chandra. Now we would like to invite Ms. Sonia Gupta and Ms. Ida Costa to the stage.
Next up on stage, we have Sainath Anantalingam, an individual who is deeply passionate in dance, having won multiple awards for it over the years. We admire your perseverance and dedication and wish you all the best for the future.
Moving on, we'd like to call upon Samia Sahu onto the stage. She is passionate about art and design and hopes to pursue computer science in university. Wishing you all the very best for your future, Samia.
Next up, we have Shaurya Kashid on stage. He is an aspiring economist with a passion for history. He is also an avid footballer as well as an individual with other interests in linguistics, philosophy, and of course, Star Wars. Wishing you all the best for the future, Shaurya.
Thank you, Ms. Sonia and Ms. Ida. You may take your seat now.
We would now like to call upon Mr. Liang Bin and Mr. Mauricio Martinez to present the mementos to the next set of graduates. Sir, please.
Moving on, we invite Siddharth Berry to the stage. Siddharth is extremely passionate about computer science and artificial intelligence and hopes to make an impact in this field. We wish you all the very best for your future.
Next up, we would like to invite our aspiring computer scientist and AI enthusiast, Swasti Jain, on stage. She hopes to advocate for diversity in the STEM fields and would love to delve further into her passions to sing and dance. We wish you all the best for all your future pursuits, Swasti.
Next up, we have Tanmay Jain. Aside from being a stellar academic performer, his enthusiasm and passion is always visible through his participation in various football tournaments, MUNs, and other club activities. Wishing you all the very best, Tanmay.
Moving on, we call upon a passionate artist and an aspiring animator, Tansha Surendra. Tansha has won awards in various art competitions over the years and is working towards making a mark in the field of film and animation. Wishing you all the best in carrying your passion for art further.
Finally, let us put our hands together for our graduate, Vishesh Gohar. He aspires to pursue computer science and hopes to explore the development of the newest technology. We wish you nothing but the best for your future, Vishesh.
Thank you, Mr. Liang and Mr. Mauricio, for felicitating our graduates. You may please take your seat now. We congratulate all of the students for all their remarkable achievements and wish you all the very best for the future. With this, we have come to the end of the presentation of mementos for all the students. Once again, let us put our hands together for all the graduating students.
Dear graduates, your time here has been marked by hard work, dedication, and perseverance. You have made memories and forged friendships that will last a lifetime. You have been challenged to think critically, to question assumptions, and to strive for excellence in everything that you do. Now, it is time we declare you as graduates. Let us proceed with the oath-taking ceremony.
We request the presence of our esteemed coordinator, Ms. Deepa Chandrasekharan, and we request them to come up on stage and administer the oath.
Class of 2023, please arise. Put your hands to the front. Are we ready? We, the graduating class of 2023, do solemnly pledge that we shall strive to use our knowledge for the welfare of humanity, to uphold human values, and employ our knowledge with responsibility, to uphold the values of my country and respect all cultures, to conserve nature and its resources, and reduce unnecessary consumption, to adopt values of humility and tolerance, to avoid acts of plagiarism, and respect the intellectual property rights of others. We vow to respect our teachers, family, colleagues, and most importantly, ourselves. We will live up to the ideals of our school and be responsible global citizens. May God be our witness and guardian. I now declare the class of 2023 graduates. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Deepa ma'am, for administering the oath. Could I please request everyone to take your seats? Now, let's move on to another noteworthy moment in this ceremony to mark it as all the more joyous and memorable, the cutting of the cake. We would like to call on stage Kush Borkar, Dhanyashri Satapan, Arnav Tiotia, Sara Siddiqui, Fadil Ahmed, and Indrakshi Pal for this exciting next segment. I would also like to humbly request our chief guest, Mr. K.V. Rao, our principal, Melissa ma'am, our coordinator and supervisors, Deepa ma'am and Deepika ma'am, as well as the other teachers to join us on stage. And I request everyone else in the audience to kindly remain seated. Kaustubh sir and Atul sir also kindly please join us on stage. Kush, Dhanyashri, Arnav, Sara, Fadil, and Indrakshi.
Thank you to all the seniors, Mr. Rao, Melissa ma'am, Atul sir, Kaustubh sir, and the teachers for the cake cutting. Moving on, we would like to take this opportunity to invite on stage our head boy, Pratyush Bansal, to say a few words.
Good morning, esteemed guest of honor, members of the school management, parents, teachers, and fellow graduates. Thank you to our school faculty and teachers for giving me the honor to represent the batch of 2023. To the batch of 2023, thank you for sharing this immense journey with me, and I'm glad that we saw it to the end. A special thanks to all the parents and family members for supporting the students and taking on this journey alongside them. To all our teachers, thank you so much for bearing with us and doing everything possible to ensure the best for all of us. I would especially like to thank my parents and sister for being the rock I needed to hold on to whenever situations got tough, as well as my relatives for being a constant supportive voice throughout my journey. To the batch of 2023, this has been a long time coming. After more than 12 years of school, we are finally at a point in our lives where we can say that we are done with school. It's not just a month's break in June with our school resuming in July. This time, it's over for good. And we may have dreamt of this moment with anticipation while we were getting scolded by our parents for our poor performance in our exams, while we were being made to embarrassingly stand up in front of class for not doing our homework for the 100th time, and while we were staring blankly during our classes, wondering if we could take all our subjects as SLs. But however much, in all those moments, we desired to be here today, when the day has finally arrived, it is a bitter pill to swallow. I started my school journey and GIIS journey in nursery in the Balestier campus as a mere 3-year-old, looking anxiously at the building, which I would soon call my second home. Some of my favorite moments come from that campus. Playing football in the sand-covered field, which is a trend which continued even in the Queenstown campus. Standing under the hot sun, practicing for the sports day. And as 6th graders in a primary campus, I remember feeling like the biggest fish in the pond, sitting on the elevated steps during our morning assemblies. We were told then by our teachers in Balestier that that level of nurturing and attention which was given then would not continue in the future in the secondary campus. But I can say confidently that making each of us feel loved is one of our school's best traits. My, however, short but impactful 1-year stint at the Queenstown campus was highlighted by the memories we made. The interclass Kho-Kho competitions organized by the PE teachers. Our first formal debate event experience, the MUN, at the intimidating Ivy block. And of course, the best day in the campus, the last day in the campus, where we scribbled on the walls and floors, excited at the prospect of moving to a new one. And then we arrived at the brand new smart campus. New look, new teachers, new friends, but the same old school. Our IGCSE years and CBSE too feel like a blur. It felt like a struggle then, but that was merely training for what was to come. Because if we felt that reading 1984 was a struggle, we certainly were not ready for The Handmaid's Tale. COVID came and went and came again, in the midst of which we wrote our 10th board exams. And then came our first glimpse of our final 2 years, the IB orientation, at the end of which our heads were swimming with IAs, IOs, EEs, TOKs, and CAS. We started off in July 2021 with a club frenzy, which somehow ended with 2 sports clubs and 2 esports clubs, with every student being a president or vice president of some club or the other. Eager to complete CAS activities, the first few months saw everyone volunteering for numerous activities, taking part in every competition which came their way, and basically forgetting that IB also involved academics. Our first year was characterized by spending our SSPs doing anything but studying, and subsequently being told off by Vandana ma'am in the library, and then running down to the field at every opportunity we got, only to be chased out by the guards. Our first reality check came after the first CT, where we realized our 2 years of IGCSE knowledge was taught within 1 term in IB. After that, I think I can speak for the PCM students, where after each exam and each class, we wondered why we had decided to take this upon ourselves. Every maths paper ended with us staring at each other, wondering what we had just witnessed. And that was, of course, followed by our teachers dissecting the paper in front of us and explaining to us how easy it was all along. After every semester, we came closer and closer to receiving our predicted grades. And I'm sure all of us were relieved that the IB grade boundaries were significantly lower than our schools. As we approached 2023, we nearly stumbled, but our teachers ensured that we would not fall. With our IA and EE submissions fast approaching, each day had a new deadline, and the exhausted souls were visibly sleeping on the couch every morning. And mind you, that was without ChatGPT. But with the ever-skillful hands of our teachers, we were guided through the choppy ocean, and we made it to the final passage. With a mere 3 months left, Our path was laid out in front of us, bare but steep. All it required was effort and discipline. Standing here today, I can say that we made it. We all started out differently, but our journeys have brought us all together. In the blink of an eye, we will move on to bigger and better things, but we do have now to cherish and enjoy. And even though in the grand scale of things, 2 years may not seem like much, we have achieved something extraordinary here. And here's to our success and the batch of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pratyush, for sharing your inspiring ideas. Coming close to the end of this event, I would now like to invite our Deputy Head Girl, Sharanya, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning. I am Sharanya Biswas. Today's graduation ceremony was an exciting and emotional event that memorably commemorated all our brilliant graduates. As we reach the end of the ceremony, I would like to take this opportunity to extend my gratitude on behalf of the school to everyone who made today's event possible. I would firstly like to thank Mr. K.V. Rao, our guest of honor for the day, for gracing today's ceremony. Your inspiring words will be etched into our memories. I would also like to extend my gratitude to our esteemed principal, Ms. Melissa Maria, for gracing this ceremony and being the pillar of support in our school. My deepest gratitude to all the teachers for guiding us and helping us every step along the way. I would also like to thank all the graduates here today. Lastly, I take immense pleasure in having the honor of being part of the organizing team for this momentous occasion. This has been a long journey with its own highs and lows, but we are excited to see all of you leave as mature, independent beings ready to achieve your ambitions. On behalf of IB Year 1 and rest of the school, I cordially wish each of the IB Year 2 graduates the best of luck for their future endeavors and hope they will all successfully achieve their dreams. Finally, I would like to acknowledge and thank everyone in the audience for attending and supporting the 2023 IBDP graduation ceremony. Thank you.